My name's Emma. I'm one of the residential substance misuse support workers here at Burn Addiction Centre. So clients will be received here at the residential unit from the detoxification unit next door, having successfully completed their detoxification programme. So our aim as staff is to make them feel welcomed and get them settled in as quickly as possible, really. So when they come over here, they will commence the therapeutic programme. They are surrounded by more people. They will have a structure in place. So they will be in the therapy groups from 10 o'clock till around 4:30, Monday to Friday, and Saturday mornings. They'll also attend therapy classes. We have a pool room, clients can watch TV or listen to the radio, a library. When clients reach week 7 of the programme, they can attend a gym, a local gym. A couple of evenings a week, there'll be exercise classes that take place, and clients also have the opportunity to get out and undertake a walk twice a week. And it just gives them a break, really, because it's pretty intense. You know, they're up early in the mornings and they'll be doing the house jobs and they're getting ready and then they're going into group, and that can be quite intense for them. With recovery comes discovery, and for some clients that is rediscovering skills and talents that have laid dormant due to their addiction. For example, poetry, creative writing, painting, drawing. So it's important that we have the facilities for them to do that, and also offer time within the schedule where they can undertake various activities of their choosing. So here at the BAC we have the Recovery Academy, and the staff within the Recovery Academy can help clients with housing and financial matters. Some of our clients do enter the service with quite a lot of debt. It can vary between 20 and 70,000. And that's a big burden to carry when you're starting a recovery programme, because we don't want clients to be distracted and be carrying that worry during their time with us. So the staff in the Recovery Academy will work with creditors to arrange mutually agreeable repayment plans, and our staff in the Recovery Academy have also sought assistance from charities such as Christians Against Poverty. They've been very helpful with regards to helping our clients clear their debts. So it's important that the clients leave the centre with things in place. So if they've entered the service with debt, it's important that that is sorted out for them so that they can leave the centre and go on to become an active and contributing member of society with minimal debt or zero debt.
My name's Kevin Langan. I'm first and foremost a psychotherapist, and I'm the programme director, and I'm responsible for implementing the programme and seeing that the programme is implemented according to the way we've laid it out. I'm involved in the client's journey from start to finish. Once they've been assessed and they come for the detox, I will go over there and introduce myself to them, have a look at their assessments, have a look at their needs, you know, in preparation for when they finish their detox, and then they come over to the therapy programme, which I'm present in throughout their entire journey. And then afterwards is the aftercare programme as well. Every client gets a care plan. You know, this is where we look at their needs and issues and the things that they need to address in order to lead a better and fulfilling life. The care plan is a collaborative effort between the client and the therapist at the time. They get a bit to fill in whereby they put down their needs as they see them and their goals. We look at the assessments then, and we will pick out what we think that they may need to look at, and then we put it all together, and the care plan will be what we'll be referring to throughout their time in here. The biggest thing to consider is the fact that one cap doesn't fit all, and that every client will have different needs. By doing it collaboratively, we will be able to pinpoint exactly what it is that they need, and then they will be assigned a therapist based on their needs and the therapist's specific skills. We can kind of say that rehab is a dress rehearsal for life. That they're starting off on a different path, and this is the start of their journey. So, we want to be sure that they're on the right path, because it's so important that they don't fall back in their own way, in their old ways. When they're all put together, there will be a copy of the care plan put in the client file, which is for everyone to reference. The therapy team, they will be given a copy, which they carry about with them. They all have their own personal folders, and these are the issues that will be looked at in one-to-one therapy and group therapy. So if, for example, they were in group therapy and we might say, what is it that you need to talk about today? They might refer to their care plan and say, oh, I need to look at my past relationships, for example. So ideally they bring it to the group and we work through it, and we go through it. We start from the beginning, their earliest memory, and work right up until them coming in the BAC. So the care plan is a kind of like a look at the issues that need addressing. When the clients move over into the residential unit, that's kind of like the beginning of the journey as far as the therapy goes. So that's when we become really actively involved from day to day. The clients they have the residential unit where they live at night, in the evening and night time, and then in the day they will go over to the main building for the therapy groups and the one-to-one therapy. So throughout their entire time here, we're involved. The different types of therapy that we use, the different approaches as they're called, we have the person-centered approach, which is, I think, fundamental in most, because that looks at that's forming the relationship with the client. There are three things that need to be present for therapy to be effective. The therapist needs to be empathic, non-judgmental and genuine. So it's establishing a relationship where the client can feel that he's not being judged, that he's being understood. We have the cognitive approaches for people, which is looking more at behavioural and their thinking. We do say that when we drink as addicts, our brains are hijacked. So we have to look at this irrational thinking and where it's got us to and replace it with rational thinking and also rational behaviour. We have some transactional analysis, which looks at how people interact with each other, messages they've received from their childhood, how that's impacted upon their adulthood. We have rational emotional behaviour therapy, whereby your emotions can be driving your behaviour, so it's about regulating your emotions. We have the Gestalt approach, which is the whole person. There's the trauma therapy, which I kind of like lead on that, whereby trauma, addiction in itself is trauma, and there are a lot of people who have had some really traumatic experiences. So there's a set way of working with these guys, and generally I'll be dealing with them. Well, the payoff is, a whole new life, basically, a whole new life, a whole new start. And the payoff is not just for the client. The clients, there are various figures about how many people are affected by an addict, and I think that one of the most common one is about a dozen people are affected in a negative way, family and friends. So by the reverse of the coin, 12 people would be affected in a positive way. So it's their whole life and everything in their life.